You ready? Brand new adventure today. We are on the Waccamaw River in North Carolina, and we're going to be not getting in the water today because it's a little too chilly for the Chig, but we're going to get up on land. This is a river ferry crossing, not right here, but where you can hear the cars, and we have permission for a whole bunch of land up and down the river, so I think we're going to have pretty good luck. That's where the owner lives, up there, and apparently there's an old house in the field. Johnny and Mark are getting their stuff together. They're going to head out in the field. I just wanted to see the water and see what it looks like. You see there's a lot of shark's teeth in this river, and I believe it because if you look, just loaded with these fossil rocks. You can see all the fossilized oyster shells in here and other shells. It's called, well, I think in Spanish called it coquina. And they would actually mine this stuff and cut big blocks and build buildings and forts and stuff out of it. So all fossils, isn't that cool? Pretty rock right there. All right, let's grab our stuff and go digging. What do you say? So Johnny says he's finding buttons over there. I actually walked quick pattern across the entire field and got almost no signals until I got up near the road, and there was a bunch of aluminum. So old Johnny's over there jumping up and down saying, "Come over guys, I'm finding stuff." So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go over there and find some stuff. Let's see what he's getting.
Oh, you don't got to do all the camera stuff. There might be some work on it.
Johnny, that's why we're here, all the camera stuff.
He yelled at me yesterday for being too wild and crazy. So
You're working up to it, I can tell.
It's the camera, man.
Yeah, that's what it is.
All right,
let's
there you go. There it is.
Oh yeah.
It's just a flatty.
Can I look at it?
Yeah, man.
It's a nice flatty though, man.
Well,
you know, I walked all through there and got like almost no signals, no aluminum, no nails, no nothing.
Right.
So weird, being right here where the ferry was.
Well,
that's a good sign right there, though.
Well, it is a good sign because this area has been detected before, but that's okay. Now we're on it.
Yeah, I guarantee it, man. Awesome. Thanks for calling me over.
No problem, buddy.
Oh, that's nice. Nice little pocket knife. Sweet. A little bit of, you see you got some brick and stuff in there too, huh? Little pieces of stuff. Doing okay?
First find of the day.
Awesome, man. So we moved sites because we weren't finding too much in that field. And we have about, I don't know, 50 or 100 acres over here. Got my first good signal. And, well, the river's right through those trees right there. We'll look at that maybe in a little bit. First good signal, dug it. I had not looked at it yet, but it's out of the hole. Sounds like a pretty good little squeaker. It's small and it's a really good squeak, so. There it is. All right. Oh, it's a coin. First thing I noticed, the reeded edge. You can see the lines. And we look a little closer and we see it's a modern quarter. Oh no. Yeah, it's like post 1963. Sounded good though. All right, let's keep moving. We're going to parallel the river. It goes a quarter of a mile, half a mile or so. There's a house up there we're going to look at. It's going to be good. It's going to be a lot of fun. Look at this cool old house we're going to metal detect with. It's got the shake roof on part of it. You have a find already, huh? There you do.
Sounded like a penny.
Yeah, so it's copper. That's a, I'm pretty sure that lock. So there might be more of it in there. It'd have to be the back though, wouldn't it? If that's what it is. No keyhole.
That'd be the back.
No keyhole,
no keyhole.
maybe.
Right.
Yeah, let's go look at this. This is cool. We just got here. One of the things I noticed, you see the daffodils, or daffodils coming up. So that's one way you can find homes where there's no house, no evidence of the house, is you see the plants like that people planted. Look at that. That's awesome. Those are shake shingles, wood shingles. Got a cinder block porch here, so that part's not very old. I'd say this probably dates, early 1900s, if I had to guess. Got some old, really old timbers here though, square nails. So those could have been repurposed, but could be a little bit older too than I'm thinking. Well, I don't know. Wow, look at this. Usually when you see buildings on cinder blocks, obviously they lifted it and put those under because it was collapsing, but let's say, want to look inside? I do. Next, we're going to go in that house over there. All right. Well, I'm going to take these off in case there's a haint in there. All right. Yep, all square nails. I don't imagine there'd be too many snakes in here. wasps. Oh, those old pine boards, huh? Yeah, this floor, I just want to be really careful walking around because I don't want to collapse down into the ground there. So you have to be careful. You don't want to step on nails either. So someone was living in here not too awful long ago. That's where they had a stove right there. Might be some good bottles and stuff underneath there. See, it's all been jacked up. It's probably the original timbers that the house was on. Looks like there's two separate houses here and that they may have joined them. And a fireplace. Everything's concrete. It's all particle board too. Neat old place. And these are like the nails I warned you guys about when you're walking around places like this. So that was covered with leaves. You wouldn't see it, obviously. All right, let's go out and look around, find some silver. At least try to find some silver in the yard, and then we're gonna go to the next place. And there's a couple more fields that I'm really interested in. Mark's over there looking for silver. Big piece of tin up in that tree right there. Isn't that weird? All right, let's get to detecting. I'm not going to spend too much time here because, of course, this isn't quite as old as I would like. But what we're going to do is we're going to look right around here where the cars might have been. Ah, fire ants! Those are fire ants. You don't want them crawling up your leg. Yeah, I'm just going to like quickly scan for the, cherry pick the nice high squeakers that might be silver where they would have parked their vehicles and stuff and gotten out because people drop coins like crazy where they park. Not that kind of parking. Got tired of that house pretty quick because there's tons of signals and nothing good. Headed over to that one, which I think is about the same age. And I came across this area in the field that's kind of raised up and squarish, lots of signals. I just dug this, which is a nice old piece of copper. I mean, not great, but this was another house, probably a sharecropper's house by, I think that's what these are. You can see a little bit of a dip right there, but this was definitely a house right here. I'm gonna search this for a few minutes, go to that one, and then we're going to that field in the back. We want to get back to like at least 1850. We're not going to do it here. Well, that didn't take me long to get tired of that other little foundation looking thingy in the field. Just tons of beer cans, a lot of chopped up beer cans. You can see the river down there. It's really flooded. That's like not the main branch. Main branch is way down through the trees. Anyway, I'm over at this house, and not near as much junk here, but there is some pull tabs and shotgun shells, stuff like that, and a lot of pull tabs on the surface. But I thought we'd explore this together really quick. Oh, that's not human, is it? No, I don't think so. All right. Yeah, so let's take a look at this together. It's got tar paper or shingles, asphalt shingles, and there's your tar paper right there. Tar paper shack. And we'll look at this together. Looks like there's a door on the other side. It's all rotted away. Yeah, I'm not sure. It's about ready to fall down, doesn't it? Ow! Jeez! Oh man, just got some greenbrier. Just ran that up between my legs. Glad I have long johns and heavy pants on. I'll go over here. Oh, this is weird. You know what this is. I've been in a few of these in my videos. This is a tobacco barn. If you look at all these rafters, this is where they would hang the tobacco leaves to dry all the way to the top. Not even that old. I was talking to the owner early this morning, and he was saying that this was a big tobacco area and tobacco plantation through here. You see all kinds of little tracks. Some ant lions right there. You see those in some of my videos on cinder blocks. So yeah, this is an old tobacco barn. Pretty cool. But I'm not here at night. I'm gonna go, and I would recommend you guys come with me to see the water down there. There's supposed to be 2 more fields over here, paralleling the river, and look for an older place. Something old that was gone in 1800. And I better go back the way I came. All right, we'll see you when I'm digging. I don't know if I'll dig Banner silver on this plantation, but hopefully we'll find some flat buttons at least. If we can get through the trees. So I'm fighting to get through all this brush. Should look for a better way to get through, but check this field out up here. Looks like a lane going back that way. And the river's down there, so I know that we've got this whole field we can look in. And I think there's another field beyond them, maybe that bamboo in the back. Not that house, though. If I can ever get through this stuff. Should brought my machete. Terrible. All right, I'll be with you in a minute. So that's where I came through the bushes right there, you know, kind of zigzag going to that tree. I didn't go to the base of the tree yet, but I think this is more of a just divider between the fields. But I cannot get over. There is like no iron in these fields. It's like nothing went on here. But they're loaded with beer cans like that, and chopped up beer cans are everywhere. So it's really frustrating because I can't dig the good signals because there's always a beer can. Piece of brick there though. But I'm going to keep moving pretty quick, looking for that patch of iron that might be an older place. Just not finding it yet though. I think everybody else is back at those houses and stuff, so we need older. That's where I talked to you last over there. Well, where that tree is with all the beer cans are. And guess what? I think we may be getting close to something. Zigzagged across. I hit a couple bleeps of iron real quick. Look down. Looky. That's a little piece of brick right there. And I got my first non-ferrous signal right there and dug it up. Looky. That is, it's like brass, and I think it's pretty old brass. It's very crude, might be somewhat melted, but I think we're getting close to something with the brick, the like 4 or 5 pieces of iron, and this. So what we're going to do is I'm going to zigzag, circle around in here, look for, just follow the iron, the heavier concentrations. There's another piece of brick right here. The pieces of brick are getting more common. So there's going to be something in here, and hopefully it's a nice old one. That gives me hope right there. I just want to give you a little update as to what's going on. I've been zigzagging back and forth, not coming up with a whole lot. Some pottery, some glass, there's more brick, but just not a concentration. This is what I've found that's worth showing to you. A nice thick piece of green glass, a little piece of pottery or plate or something. One piece of buckshot, but I just saw this on the ground, which is quartz. So that's going to be Indian in nature. They're probably, well, they told me there was a lot of artifacts out here, Indian artifacts. This is the first thing I've seen though. Really disappointed so far. That's the area where I was finding it, and I'm just kind of fanning out again to see if maybe that could be just a little building that was part of a bigger complex. We'll get on it. That flat out there is where I was looking for that home site. I could not find anything except can slaw. So I worked my way over toward these trees, and I just dug a cool ring, finger ring. Now it's not gold, it's not silver, but it looks like it's in the old style to me. Got a stone in there. It's probably not real stone, but like a kind of like a weirdly star shape. I don't know if it has any writing on the inside or not, but we'll get a good picture at that once I clean it up. But yeah, okay, I'm on the board. Finally found something. All right, we're on it now. Not quite jumping for joy with this one, but I got a piece of like a pocket knife. And about 50 feet back, I got another piece of a pocket knife, but this one looks better, so I showed it to you. Pretty beat up though. Just picked this up on top of the ground right there in front of it. That's part of the inside of the pocket knife. Poor little dude. 30 feet away, and here's another piece. Well, at least we're digging stuff. That's disgusting, man.
That might be lunch later. What are you talking about?
You know, I think it's going to be like I think it is a mushroom or some type of fungus. It's hard in the middle, though, isn't it? Seed?
I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah, why? It's not an egg. Ooh, God, it's disgusting, isn't it? Ooh, God, look at that.
I'm good. I'm good.
You sure?
No,
smell it.
That's all right.
You're like Cheech and Chong. Oh, it feels disgusting. Then you go, smells disgusting. No, it tastes disgusting. Ooh, why'd you touch it? It's like sticky. It's gross.
It is.
I don't know what that thing is, man.
Very.
Thanks for showing it. Thanks for showing it to me. It was pretty cool, wasn't it? Now this was a screamer. Not sure what it is, and I don't suspect it's terribly old. At least it's not iron. Don't know. If you know what that is, let me know. Looks like it probably swiveled or something. So we're kind of working our way back toward the front, and we're on the other half of the field. I started getting some iron hits in this area, getting up close to a road, and I just dug this, which I can't tell if it's a piece of melted pewter, but it's definitely old, and there are bits and pieces of iron in here, and little tiny pieces of brick too. So I'm hoping we're getting close to a better site. I called them over so we can really work this area. Oh, if I can stand up, getting old. We'll be back with you in a minute. Looks like you've been busy. You're digging out the Privy. Oh my gosh, what is that thing?
I don't know.
Giant cook kettle?
I was
piece
really
of
hoping
roof.
it would be a chest full of coins.
Yeah.
It didn't seem to be.
Wow. That's a Privy, I guess, huh? Right there, you can see kind of depression right back behind the house.
Did find this all the way down there.
Did you?
Yeah, it wasn't until I was down there.
Yeah. A little bit of a plate. Not much there, huh?
It's moving.
Yeah, modern glass. Oh, yeah. Ah, you got it. What is it?
Oh my gosh. I don't know.
Stovetop.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. It's
Okay.
You know, it looks like a stovetop to me.
Okay.
But if you don't know, you just say it's part of a stove.
Okay.
That's what everyone does. I don't know if it is or not, actually. It's pretty heavy. Yeah, I don't know if that's what it is. It's kind of juicy down there, though. I think you're just getting down to the layer, man.
Really?
Probably loaded with stuff down there. I'd take a couple more shovelfuls out of there if I were you. I don't know what that is. It's not a stovetop, I don't guess. Take a little
Hear what it sounds like now that I
Nail
got that
it.
out of there. Still loaded with iron.
I think we should take should take a couple scoops out of there. See what was under that. Ooh, what's all that? That looks treasureful. Whatever that thing was. Well, I definitely threw some trash in there at least. Dug a coin. I think it's probably going to be a wheat penny. I hope at least a wheat penny. Yeah, it's a wheatie. Could be older than me. I guess it'd almost have to be, wouldn't it? Alrighty. Well, here's another creepy old house. I don't think we're going to crawl in that one. Beautiful doorknob though, look at that. I like that. Yeah, there is. That's a wood stove, maybe. No, maybe not. What's that? Drinking glasses. Hope the wall doesn't fall on us. Touch it. Yeah, it doesn't look too exciting. We gotta look in there, I guess. See, it doesn't look too exciting, but who knows what's in here. A whole lot of nothing. This is the attic, collapsed onto the first floor. Oh well, see if we can get out of here. This is glasses. I think it must have collected jelly glasses or something. Alright. It's out there in the field, we're just not getting a whole lot. Yeah, something else over here. Let's look at this. We weren't getting a whole lot out there. Been kind of dry the last couple hours. It's all cinder blocks too. Isn't that weird? Look at that wall. That's crazy. Watch your step. So they had a wood stove. Well, it doesn't look too good. Johnny said there was an old house out here in this part of the field. This must be what he was looking for, but boy, that's not very old at all. Well, 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 look what we have here. You remember this from another video? Well, not this one, but one like it. I said, yeah, but it says Ford. And you know what? It said Ford right across here. Hubcap. Just dug another little wheat penny. Not sure about the date on it though. I'll take a peek. Well, you can probably see it better than I can. But yeah, it's a wheatie. Could be some silver right behind it. Well, I think that's going to have to wrap it up for today. We had a lot of fun. Didn't, like find a ton of stuff, but we had a pretty good adventure, I think. I got to explore some houses, saw a few relics, and I'd like to thank Pupper.
It was fun. It was fun.
I won't call you Pupper.
That's all right.
I'm Doggo, but I won't call you Pupper. Yeah,
good
Mr.
to
Johnny
have you.
Bartles. It was fun. Yeah, and his partner in crime, Mr. Mark. Thanks for having me down. Appreciate it. You're dragging me just like me. So. All right, we're going to hit the road, maybe have an adult beverage before this is over. We'll see you on the next one.
Take your gold chain and your locket. Mother Earth has no sympathy. She'll take the ring from your hand and bury it in the sand and keep it for eternity. Mother Earth, she's got her secrets she's promised to keep, hidden in her dirt or deep in her creek. Mother Earth, she ain't saying exactly what she's saving, where it is or what it might be. Mother Earth, you are my lady, my big round baby. I'll rock you until I go to sleep. She don't care if you're dying or if you're living or somewhere in between. Mother Earth, you are my lady, my big round baby, and I'll rock you until I go to sleep. She'll shake the coins from your pocket, take your gold chain and your locket. Mother Earth has no sin.